What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Football, basketball, and boxing. All right, so the fight I'm talking about, David Benavidez versus David Morrell. They about to get it on tonight. Make sure you tune in. They fighting in Las Vegas. As I said, David Morrell, born in Cuba, whereas David Benavidez, who they call the Mexican Monster, born in the States. Regardless, they both represent for Cuba and Mexico with their aggressive style of fighting. David Morrell has a slight advantage height-wise. He's about an inch taller. He's got about 3-inch reach advantage on David Benavidez. But he's only 11 fights in as far as his professional ranks. At the weigh-in, David Morrell, he looked a little more solid, but don't let that fool you when it comes to David Benavidez. David Benavidez is a hard puncher. He usually comes in the ring ready to go, and he's filling in nicely to 175 pounds. I think this is going to be a fighter's fight. If you haven't watched boxing too much, this is one to check out because styles make fights, and this should be two styles that kind of fit. They both are aggressive, which is similar to the nature of the places that they are representing, Mexico and Cuba. David Morrell being a southpaw, he likes to come upstairs, work the body, use the body to come back upstairs. He works his uppercuts pretty well, and he's willing to get in an exchange. Now that could be his weakness because he takes some punches at times from lesser fighters than a David Benavidez, but he is heavy-handed. If he catches David Benavidez, we'll get to see how good that chin is. David Benavidez seems to be able to take a punch, but you never know in boxing. It only takes one punch to get a guy wobbly and off his feet, and David Morrell's the type of guy that could do that. That being said, the difference in this fight, and the reason I think it'll probably go about 9 to 10 rounds and then we might get a stoppage, is because David Morrell will allow for himself to take a punch to get a punch. That could hurt him. David Benavidez is the type of guy that likes to punch in volumes. He's orthodox, conventional boxer, but he goes downstairs, upstairs too, punches and bunches, very similar. Both these guys are about that action. But David Benavidez, better with his defense. He'll come in, he'll keep the telephone in his hand to make sure he can block some punches, keep his elbows low when he needs to, and counter very well. So I think that'll aid him in this fight. I lean towards Benavidez by stoppage, even if it's not a knockout, around the 10th round. But easily this could go to distance, and if it does, that'll make it an action-packed fight. Regardless, I got David Benavidez winning. Check it out. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you're looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, and get at me in the comments. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.